Yeah, Jerry Hawk 250 here. Get ready to take my Ghost, Venom Ghost 250 out for a little spin. Like it wanted to rain today, but I'll take my chances. You can hear it sounds pretty good. I got almost 500 miles, like 493 miles on it right now. It's really loosened up good now. It's just about broken in good. I did do a valve adjustment this morning. I hadn't done it since I bought it. Had to pull the tank off. I was running some wires for my alarm and just went and tidied everything up underneath the tank. So while I had the tank off, I went ahead and did a valve adjustment. They were a little, say, tight. I mean, they had a little play, but they definitely needed adjustment. And yeah, the engine feels a little better just from adjusting the valve. Cranks off a little easier. I'm really liking this bike. Riding around my turn single horn. But yeah, I'm cruising through town right here. I've been taking this thing to work for the past few weeks, just about every day. I actually took my X22R Friday to work. My tank was almost empty in here, and battery was a little weak on my X22R, so I figured I'd crank it up and just run it for the day. Man, the more I ride that bike, the more I need to do some mods to its engine. My X22R had the same power this bike has now when I first got it. But you do all those little mods here and there, the piston and the porting and that kind of stuff, and man, it really wakes these bikes up. You hear things sounds pretty good. Got the exhaust decat, but it's not loud and obnoxious. It just sounds mean, and that's crazy. The X22R and this bike both have the same exact engine, but just a different exhaust system, and it could sound completely different. This sounds like a big bike, and the X22R just has a more of a high pitch cross rocket sound. And of course, that can have something to do with the high compression and porting and that kind of stuff in that engine too. Time in advance. That's a beautiful mural. Throttle response is a whole lot better too now that it's starting to break in. And before that, you just felt a little sluggish. But I mean, I know that. I mean, I got two China bikes, and they're all the same when you get them. Tuned real lean and real tight. valves just as tight, you know, just a little fine tune here and there, it just wakes it up. I hope the audios work this time. I did a nice long ride last weekend, talked my butt off, and come to find out my mic was muted for whatever reason. So I literally had about a little over an hour and a half of video, no audio. And I already did one of those videos with my X22R. That's boring. I wasn't going to just put music to it. Kind of pointless. Main reason I want to make this video is so you can hear the exhaust. Speaking of exhaust, Midas mufflers. A little warm today. Probably about 75 right now. Well, the bike's picking up the exhaust in the bike right now. Still need to tune the idle mixture a little bit and get a little decel pop. Yeah, the accelerate's pretty good. I mean, I ain't got to get it full. Hear what the exhaust sounds like. We'll come through a tunnel here. Had really echo in here. Yeah, you can hear it good now. Get out and take some pictures of the bike. I think it's some good spots to stop. Not exactly taking the best route to go riding here. Going through town. Spunky. Definitely feel more power than it had when I first got it. Looks like it is loosening up good. I've been getting a lot of compliments on the bike, just people passing by giving it a thumbs up, and the bike looks pretty sharp. Yeah, I got a few guys on the forum mess with my windshield on my bike. For some reason, when you take pictures of it, it looks huge, but it's not that big. Probably in this video, it looks huge. Yeah, somebody else fueling up. Ready to go take that ride. Yeah, I was gonna shoot some video yesterday, but my wife and daughter had a different plan for me. She wanted to put down some laminate floors in the bedroom. So that's what I did all day yesterday. Yeah, I woke this morning back stiff, wrist hurting. That's why I had to get out of construction work to start off with. My tendonitis in the wrist, and boy, it really flared up yesterday and today. Big old grain tractors, but ain't no John Deere. Yeah, I think it's 36 rear sprocket, just perfect on this bike. Good for around town and good for the highway. I can probably go a little 18 to the front, but you can't go any smaller in the rear. It's pretty close. Hitting the hub, got just enough clearance. An 18 tooth, I probably cut into the chain guard or chain sprocket cover. That's what I meant to say. I think it's up good, pretty good. Not wide open throttle. It's half to 3/4 throttle and 55 already. Yeah, just turned over exactly 500 miles. A little breezy today. Now, will this bike do 80 miles an hour? You know, once I do all the upgrades on it, maybe. This bike's not quite as aerodynamic as the X22R. Plus with the windshield on it, imagine pull the windshield off. I can pick up a few miles per hour. But even my X22R, if I'm sitting upright on it, it'll kill the speed a little bit. You lay down a tank, it's on climb to 3 miles per hour without even giving any extra gas. Cheap on it. I mean, literally, the only thing is plastic on this bike. Like my turn signals and the two side panels. Front rear fenders, tank is all metal. Really stepped up quality on these bikes. I went through the whole bike when I first got it. Everything's greased up well. Didn't have to worry about taking the whole bike apart to grease everything up because there was grease on the bike frame in spots where, you know. I didn't even pull the steering column off because I could see the grease oozed out from the top and bottom, so I knew that was greased up. Yeah, I'll still go this way. Hadn't been out this way direction in a while. Just trying to figure out a good place to go ride. from the factory, there's not a whole lot you got to do this bike. I mean, the main thing was tune the carburetor, replace the rear sprocket with to get a little higher gear ratio. Besides that, oh yeah, to put an NGK plug, which it ran with a torch, but you can tell a little bit quicker start up just by with NGK. A little harder spark, I guess. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it's good to go. I got 500 miles on the stock chain so far, and I have to adjust it. One time when I put the rear sprocket on, I went to take a ride and came back and I got a little slack out and it's fine. I hadn't stretched anymore. And that's something else. You take the in bar weights, snug up against the throttle a little bit. I mean, literally I got a little cruise control. And these I can just barely touch it and the old let go. But you know, when you're riding, especially if it's cold, you want to warm a hand up, you can take it off throttle and just cruise. I mean, one-handed here. Or no hands. Look, man, no hands. Bam, hit the ball. This road, speed trap. I got caught for speeding here one time when I wasn't even speeding. Needless to say, I took that one to court and fought it and won. State trooper was trying to say I was doing 50 miles an hour in a 25. I was probably only a few hundred feet from the stop sign, actually coming from the opposite direction I'm going now. Man, there's no way a car could even possibly go that fast in that short of a distance if I tried. The crazy part about it, I can see the line of cars and I can see his car. I can see the lights behind a pickup truck. I can see him sitting there, you know, following the truck up close. And I get a sign, he's flagging me to pull over. Like, what did I do? But yeah, judge threw that out. Then the guy filed for about 3 weeks after, trying to catch me messing up somewhere else. And I documented every time he's fouled me. Had a witness with me just about every time. I brought that to the judge. And apparently he done something about it. He didn't foul me no more. Trike. You can tell we on the bayou, the cranes flying around. Now that road in front of me is a good road to go ride on, but with a it cloudy like it is, I'm not taking a chance of getting caught. It's a long ways from home to get back. Of course, I do have my raincoat and everything in the saddlebags, because those could have come in handy. Love that exhaust. And some guys either coming back a hunt or they get ready to go hunting again. Heard a lot of shotguns going off this morning at daybreak. Got a big lake right behind my house. You know when it's hunting season. As you see, I got 60. I'm barely pulling the throttle here. Just cruising along, 60, 61. Yeah, when I first got it, with the big sprocket in the rear, that 45 tooth, and of course the engine, you know, was good and tight. It had a good bit of vibration at higher speeds, because it was turning so many RPMs. I mean, as soon as I changed the sprocket, it was like night and day. The vibration was gone. Little, but you know, it's because the engine was still kind of tight, and now it's just about all gone. I got some grip-on grip-on grips on my throttles. They help absorb a lot of vibration, and also they make my grips a little bigger. I got big hands and regular throttle is just too small. You know, I can't get a good grip on the throttle. My hands just don't close down as small, I guess. But the grip-ons is perfect. And they also got other brands like Grip Puppies, and they got quite a few of them. So instead of replacing the whole throttle cover, just put these grip-ons on. Fairly inexpensive, easy to put on. I mean, I got them on my Hawk, the X22R and my Hawks, but been over 3 years I had them on there, and they look like they phase them. So like the day I put them on. Turn the camera off, I got all kinds of things popping in my head. So yeah, I think my next mod is going to be to put a ported head on, but I need to order the cam first, and I'll just do that at the same time. I need to deck the head down first. I'm not going to do the high compression piston. No need to. Cams will be a little more aggressive than what I got on my X22R. I might only bring the compression up to maybe 10.5 to 1. And of course, I'm going to get the 4-degree timing key. Let's get some tunnel noise again. Nice echo chamber. Love that sound. Yeah, that's an awesome looking jet. I'm looking out so far, rain's holding off. I don't want it too far from home. See, the bridge is open. I wasn't going straight. Oh well. I'll just stop here and take a few pictures here. My awesome looking bike. Can't even do that no more. Then I close off. Wow. They got everything messed up. Back here. Home golf course. Get one along the intracoastal here, baby. Some dogs. Wow, they changed this all up. That road used to go right along the intracoastal. They came back and added this in. Doing me some exploring here. Feel like Dora the Explorer. Something new. Oh, this is all new here to me. This was never like this. This was. Where did this all come from? I guess I have to go visit my dog again. Or dogs. Well, guys, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit up Venom Motorsports. Use a discount code JerryHawk250. You can get $50 off any motorcycle or ATV.